back to another Comic Show video, and today I'll be doing a full-on review for The Umbrella Academy Season 3 on Netflix. So if you guys have been around for my channel for a very long time, you know I've been doing reviews for Netflix, Disney Plus. I want to go see movies in theaters, and sometimes I want to do theater videos, unboxing videos, and gaming videos, which I haven't done any of those in a little while. But just stay tuned for the near future, because I'm going to be doing a theory for X-Men with Charles Xavier. I know a lot of people did do a lot of theories on him over the years. So specifically the movie version of Charles Xavier, the original X-Men movies with Hugh Jackman and Patrick Stewart, and so all that crazy stuff. So stay tuned for that featured video. But yeah, today I'm gonna be doing a final review for season 3 of the Umbrella Academy, and I've been loving this show ever since the first season came out. And I don't know if this is the absolute final season, or I'm not sure if there's going to be another one, but who knows for sure. I haven't really finished the rest of the episode. I only got 47 minutes left of it. So yeah, so I'll see you guys a little soon after I'm done watching the rest of episode 10, and then I'm going to give you guys what I think about it. And so I'm sorry that it took very long to do a review for this. It's just I've been watching other shows lately, and after I'm done with this show, I'm going to start watching the Resident Evil series. And after I'm done with that, I'll do a review for that. And also I need to do a review for Raising Dion, which I haven't really got a chance to finish. But I'll get to that one for you guys soon. It's just like I said, I've been watching a whole bunch of other shows and movies lately, and it's just I just forgot to get around to those specific shows for you guys, because I actually like those shows a lot. So for further ado, I'll see you guys a little soon after I'm done with episode 10. Hey guys, so welcome back to part of the video. So I have officially finished the Umbrella Academy, and I gotta say it's a great season. A lot of good things happened. So don't get me wrong if I don't remember a lot from all the other episodes. So I'm just gonna talk about mostly the ones that I mostly remember, and that's from episodes 9 and 10. So mostly for the entire season, that we realized that after before when when these things, the apocalypse, they ended up going back to their home. But it turns out their home was different, and their dad, supposedly their dad, actually created a different kind of academy called the Sparrow Academy. And there's a whole bunch of new people living in their house with new type abilities. Ben is there; he's alive, and he has these powers where he sends these squid-like tentacles out of his freaking body. Another person has the ability to control and use gravity. This one girl named Faye was able to use powers of taking spinning out crows on back of her head, and her eyes are gone. So that's how she can see through the environment, by using all these crows to know where what's going on across the academy, or across the city, so she knows what's going on. And another person has an ability to basically, if you hit him in the face, in a certain spot, you also get hit to that point. You also get hit in that certain point on your face too. It's kind of a weird ability. It's so let's say if I punch you right in the freaking nose, and I feel it too because of that pain. I was it's oh god. But yeah, so then there was another person where she can literally spit out these kind of this acid. I think it makes you feel delusional, or you can see things, basically. And then the last member is this cube-like thing called Christopher. So I don't know what the kind of abilities that Christopher has. I think maybe just beams of something at people. I think it's just some sort of alien or something like that. I have no idea. But yeah, those were the members of the Sparrow Academy. And then for our original people like Diego, Klaus, Five, Allison, Victor, and Diego, and all the others. And then we have Lila. And so then during the process of the entire season, after they get back to their home, another something happens, and there's this thing called the Kukaplik. Kukaplex or Kakaplex. Or I can't pronounce that word. Kukaplex or something like that. It's basically like a thing where it's kind of like Armageddon and it destroys everything in the universe. So near close to the end of like the season, which before I say it, during the episodes, um, there was these like energy waves coming from this Kukaplex thing, and it was erasing people. It would shoot out this like shock wave of energy, and then it'll come back towards the big energy pulsing sphere, and during that process, it would erase people in the city, like kill them or just like erase them out of existence. So five starts figuring out why it's happening. So he goes back to the commission with Lila, and he was able to find an older self on a somewhat of an older self of himself. That actually he found out that he was actually the one who created the commission a long time ago. So he found out, I was like, oh wait, so I'm the owner of the commission. It was kind of interesting. So then after that, he finds out that his older self told him to not save the world. So then he told his family later on. It's just like, why your older self told you not to save the world? It's like, I don't know. He just told me not to save the world, or not to save the universe, or whatever stuff like that. And then Allison found out that Harlan, the kid from the last season that got imbued by powers by Victor, and or I can't remember her original name because if you guys didn't know, Ellen Page changed her name to Elliot Page, and now she is a dude now, a man now because she changed her sex. So I mean, I feel very accepted of her decision becoming a man, and I'm gonna have to say, just welcome to the community, and you do what you want to love about becoming a transgender. Sorry, transsexual. So yeah, so she is now a man, and good on you, dude. I mean, I've actually liked some of your movies in the past before you changed your sex. Like I really liked Juno. It was a good movie back then, and there was a few other ones I can't remember by the top of my head. But Juno was actually one of those weird movies that when I was younger, I was like, what the hell is going on? So okay, she gets knocked up and she starts having a kid. It's like, okay. But anyways, guys. But yeah, so during the process, she changes into herself into a man, and then she adapted that into the show, and everybody starts calling her Victor now instead of Vanya. So everyone now, all of her family finally accept her for who he is now, and during the process, she is actually helping Harlan trying to adapt and control his powers. Because back then he got picked on for being different, and he was apparently Harlan was the cause to kill all of the Umbrella Academy's mothers before they were even born. And that's why they were trying. I was kind of weird. It's like, okay, so if he killed all their mothers, wouldn't they not have existed in this a new type of universe? Wouldn't they just fade away out of existence? I would have thought so, right? But instead, this thing called the Kukaplex, or how you pronounce it, appeared with them in this new timeline universe. And so I think that's probably the reason why they didn't fade away and then like die from what they did. But so now they had no choice, and I tried to ask the Sparrow Academy to help them try to deal with the situation with this weird anomaly trying to like erase everything in existence. So it's just like, okay, so they're losing the members, and by the point they only have two members of the Sparrow Academy left at the very end. Alice, no, not Allison. This one girl named Sloane, and then number two meaning is Ben. And during the process, the entire season, everyone always says like, "Well, our other band was always so nicer, but yours is so mean." But yeah, it was pretty interesting. So, but during the process near the end, because I mostly remember all the episodes near the end of the season, and at the very end, Ben and Sloane had no choice, and Sloane is that girl I was talking about that has those gravity powers, and they only has like so much time left at the very end where she's to the point where she actually had sexual intentions with Luther, and they both got married before the whole entire universe got in the shit. And let's just say that their dad actually killed Luther to the point where he didn't want to do anything to help save the universe. And then so near the close there, where they find out that Klaus was able to get back from the dead because he got pushed into the world. It was just being destroyed because there's this place called the Hotel Oblivion, where their father, Mr. Hargreaves, basically built this place a long time ago, back in the what was it, 1918. There was a little vision in episode 9 where was it 9 or was it 10? No, sorry, it was 10. No, I can't remember which. I think it's either 10 or 9, or it shows a part where it actually explains why he created Hotel Oblivion in the first place. Because there's this like portal that leads to somewhere, and he built the hotel for to protect it from being noticed from like other people. So he built this like secret compartment room called the White Buffalo Room, and only he can have access to that specific room, so he can try to figure out a way to reset the world from Armageddon, which it was happening, and he was trying to convince, like, the Umbrella Academy and his other children from the Sparrow Academy to go in there to reset the universe. But during the process, there's these guardians trying to stop them from doing it because it was weird. These things were like huge. One had a freaking samurai sword. One had a freaking chain with a freaking knife on it, like spinning around, and another had a freaking axe. It was pretty nuts. Those Guardians were freaking tough to beat, but they were able to defeat them during the fight where Five lost an arm, and Klaus was able to come back to life after being killed in the universe, and because he has the power. And during this whole season, he was able to. Their dad was actually able to help him. Basically train him how to use his powers properly, like in the other universe before their dad died. He wasn't able to Klaus wasn't able to successfully harness and control and how to use his powers properly. So in this new universe, Mr. Hargreaves was able to take Klaus on a trip to how to basically use his powers, and he found out he can actually well, not really cheat death, but every time he dies, he can actually come back to life right away. But it took him a very long time to figure out how to harness that power and actually come back to life just in the next couple of seconds. So he was training him on the road, okay, so he got hit by a car, and it took him 15 minutes to come back to life. And he kept on throwing a ball at him to the point where every time he gets hit by a car, he dies. And then slowly the time frame between 50 minutes goes lower to 12, 10, 8, 5, and to the point where it goes all the way to 1 minute, and then all of a sudden it goes to 60 seconds. And then he said, "I think I know how this works now." So he's actually immortal to kill. So now he was able to harness and actually control his powers now, which was actually kind of a cool thing I thought that was actually pretty interesting for the season, for having Klaus has more screen time, and explains how he was able to use his powers properly, because all the others had father problems, how to control their powers, but they were able to control how to use them because their father wasn't good enough to help them out with their situation. But since now they were in this new universe, he has a new bow on his hands trying to help them out. But there was a big plot twist at the very end, how he was actually just about to kill them all, trying to reset the universe. So yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting. But either way, I really like how the season went. It was pretty interesting. I really liked how at the very end, they were able to successfully, you know, reset everything. But during the process, they lost their powers and abilities. So, what's that going to take for the next season? Are they going to try to figure out like how to get them back, or just gonna live out their lives and go on their separate ways? And Luther, when he came back to life, everyone was just so thrilled. Ben was just thrilled. We didn't see Sloane though; she didn't show up with them, and he was looking for Sloane because that was his wife, right? Because he got married before everything got into shit in the other universe. So I'm not sure if this is the same universe or a different universe, or their same universe they had before. But when they got back, Hotel Oblivion was gone, and there was a memorial where it said Mr. something Hargreaves, and everyone claims that he's dead. And at the very and Victor, when everyone went in their separate ways, he said, sorry, asshole. But here's the thing. When the camera scrolled up and started flying through the city, I saw like Hargreaves Financial and a few other buildings that said Hargreaves, and it went up to the top of the entire building. It said, what did it say, HE or something like that, and it showed Mr. Hargreaves alive and well with some sort of lady. Yeah. So he's alive. I don't know how, but he's alive, and they probably don't know that. So I'm thinking there might be another season for this in the near future. Probably not now, because this show's been over since the last couple weeks now, and I'm not sure if they're in talks of doing one more final season. I have no idea for sure. But I liked what happened during the entire season, because it was basically just about them trying to adapt to this new universe with the Sparrows, but during the fact that this Kukuplex was wiping out a whole bunch of people, wiped out most of the Sparrows, except for two, Ben and Sloane. But we didn't know where Sloane went after the universe reset. Did she not go with them in time, or did she just disappear, or not existed in this kind of new universe? Who knows for sure? I guess we guys gotta find out to the next season. Hopefully, if there is gonna be another one. But either way, guys, I really liked it. It was great. I think for the rating for this show, I think I'm probably just gonna give it I think I'll give it a 4. I'll give it a 4.1 out of 5. It was great. I really liked it. It was exhilarating. It was fun. It was thrilling. I liked how there's the relationship between Victor, and she was trying to have her family trying to convince her she's not lying anymore, and actually start telling the truth about things. And there was a situation between her and Allison, how she kind of lied about how Harlan killed all their mothers, and then at that point when they all find out, they all got mad at her, or sorry, him. And but yeah, it was very intense. I really liked it. It was really cool. So, but yeah, anyways, like I said, I'm not sure if there's going to be another season, but if there is, I can't wait. But I guess we just got to wait until I hear some more information about it, and then maybe on the future video, I'll probably talk about it. So, that's my review, guys, for The Umbrella Academy Season 3, and if you guys want to see more exclusive Netflix reviews later on in the future, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, so you guys get notified when I post. And probably my next review for Netflix will probably be the Resident Evil series that just came out, or Raising Dion, or a few other shows that this finally just got released, like that new Kung Fu Panda show. I can't remember what it was called, something Nights, something. Yeah. And yeah, so just stay tuned for more future Netflix reviews, and just keep waiting, because I'm doing my best trying to watch all these shows, but as fast as I can, so I can do reviews for you guys. I really like what's coming out sooner or later, because there's just going to be more projects for Netflix, and there's going to be more projects coming out soon for Disney Plus. So there's going to be a whole bunch of more content coming on the coming show eventually. So just stay tuned for those, guys. It's going to be an intense year. not just this year, but next year, the next year following. So yeah, it's getting good. And not even that. Next month, guys, Andor comes out on Disney Plus. August 28th or was it 27th? I can't remember which, but just stay tuned for that featured video. It's gonna be great. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll get you guys on the next comic show video. Probably be, actually I don't know, because I'm already done with Miss Marvel already, so I don't know what the next video is gonna be. But just stay tuned. Just keep an eye out for videos that pop up on my channel, and feel free to give me some love by watching it, and share my video, share this video with all your friends, and yeah, so yeah, stay tuned for Resident Evil. I'll make sure I'll try to do that as fast as I can for you guys. So peace out.